So I don't know who this video gonna help or who this video is for. But the other day I was just sitting down thinking and just thinking how much just miss making videos and streaming on Twitch and just having fun, just having fun, you know? That's it. And I was reflecting on something. Like one of the biggest mistakes I made as on my journey as a content creator. And the biggest mistake I made as a creator, and this is probably the biggest mistake a lot of creators out there are making or probably gonna make, is not being satisfied with what you have right now. And I'm gonna explain this. So when I first started this, everything was just exciting. I did it and just I was excited and doing everything to have fun. So every view, every comment, everything that I had something to deal with anybody coming or coming to the stream and viewing whatever, it was like a win. Everyone, it don't matter how many it was. I get like 20 views. That's just like a big win, because I get 20 views, a couple of likes. Hey, that's a win for me. That's better than nothing. So over the time, something kind of shifted, and I started looking at other people and thinking about what other people have and thinking about what I don't have. And I started to compare myself to those streamers or content creators. So instead of focusing on the people that I had there, you know, coming to my viewing my content, cheering me on, supporting me, I became obsessed with the people that wasn't there. Meaning, I came obsessed with trying to get more. And I started thinking, why my channel not blowing up like others? Or, what I'm doing wrong. And in actuality, I really wasn't doing anything wrong. It just wasn't my time yet. I just didn't. It's a marathon. Like they say all the time, YouTube is a marathon. You have to grind it out. You just have to keep going and being consistent. And then at some point, your views will start getting better and better, which they did. At one point, they was going up. And I just kind of lost it because like I said, I was trying to get more. And that what really hurts me. That hurt me because instead of getting more, what happened was I started doing things that was not. The excitement of it kind of went away from me. The joy went away, and once that joy is gone, your motivation and your drive to do it kind of go down, and you kind of get burnt out. That's how burnout starts. Because if you're having fun with anything, you're not gonna be burnt out with it. Trust me. So, like I said, one day I looked back at my early videos and I was like, man, I actually had a good little following. I mean, I did that just the other day. I was like thinking, like, man, what I was tripping about. I had really had a good, decent following. I had people coming supporting my channel and looking at my videos and just like, liking the videos. And they was actually just genuinely loving my videos. I had a lot of comments on there saying that, you know, you are one of the realest people I seen on YouTube talking about Twitch growth. It's like they come to my chat, when I'm go live, they'll come to my chat and, support me there. And that was just the realest thing. And that made me feel so good just because I was helping people and people realized that I was real. You know, I was a real person because every comment, I guarantee I was like, you know, commenting back something. I was going to comment back something because I was so appreciative. I was grateful for what I had. So basically, that's what I learned. I learned you have to be grateful for the viewers that you have at this point. At this point that you at right now. This is how you gonna win. You gotta be grateful for what you have. And don't think about what you don't have at this point. Cause you gonna eventually get that if you stick it out and you continuously learn new ways to be more engaging, new ways to be, make your your audio sound better, new ways to make your video sound better. It's just things that you have to learn to be better. So when you first start out, your video is gonna be crappy. But like I said, my videos was crappy, but I still had a decent following, which is crazy to say. And that's what people like, especially nowadays. It's like people really like a polished video like this. A lot of people just turn off of it, because it's not where they figure this person is not where I'm at. So they will look at a cell phone video and somebody giving good advice or whatever at that on their level. They'll watch that before they'll watch a a polished video because they feel more related to that person. So another thing I can kind of point out to make this make a little bit more sense. Just say you got 10 people. Not 10 people on a chat or 10 people in here. You talking to 10 people that come to listen to you in a room. And just say you got 10 people listening to you. Just think of how powerful that is. Now, up that to 100 people, which most people, 50 to 100 views, that's great. And just think about if you have 50 to 100 people in one room. It's a crowd of people you talking to. And that's listening to every word you say. That's cheering you on. That's liking your video. Or liking you for who you are or what you're saying. Just think about how powerful that is. So just think about that. And that way you can kind of think like, I'm more grateful for 50 to 100 views than, anything really, because that's good. I mean, when you really look at it, man, that's all you really need. And if you can optimize that the correct way, you can actually make money from this. But but that's where we at. So I just wanted to come back and just kind of make that video because what I want to do is I want to help people realize, like, man, you don't have to be this big person. You just do this. And like I said, I'm trying to get back to why I started this YouTube channel. When I go back and look at my first video, it was very bad, but on that video, I went back and listened to it. And what I said was, it's gonna be like a life story of a beginner streamer. It's gonna be more like a journal to you, to me, something that everybody can go back and look at and be like, wow, BZ actually went from here to here. My journey ain't over with. I stopped for a long time. I kind of got off track for a while, but my journey is not over with. This is part of my journal. That growth, that stop and everything, this growth, this is a part of my journal. So if y'all want to see the rest of the journal, go ahead, like and subscribe to the channel. And I'm going to be back. See y'all later. Boom. Back on the prize. Can't go back where I was in my mind, cause it don't bring no shine. I pop out time to show face and give my people love. That's all I got, and now I won't waste it, cause ain't in us here in this place enough.